Welcome back to R.N.G Performance, guys. Today I need your help. Our group, CF Moto Interact, which, let's face it, isn't the high growing group and kind of was dying out. We were kind of getting away from it because it really just wasn't a very growing active group. It never really was. But it's been hacked and taken. So the admins that are supposed to be in there is Glenn Wilson, myself, and Larry Rose. Okay? Somehow Larry Rose and myself was taken out and David Bilstein was added. Now it says David Bilstein was added in 2019. I don't remember adding him for any reason. So I don't know exactly what's going on here. But they added Bill Welker as a moderator. Now, the full disclosure on this group, it was mine and Glenn Wilson's. Some of you may remember Mr. Glenn Wilson and some of you may not. Glenn Wilson was a very dear friend of mine who had passed away from COVID. And me and Glenn are the ones that started the CF Moto U-Force Owners Group. We started Interact. And we started the CF Moto Parts and Accessories Group together. It was just me and him, nobody else. So I don't know if somewhere along the way, one of us added David Bilstein. And to be honest with you, we don't know because never had a problem with Mr. David. Some of you guys might remember him as well. So in this video, I don't know if it's David or not, or if his account was hacked, or if he was paid off, or something to do this. But nonetheless, the group was created by Mr. Glenn Wilson and myself. Glenn is the original owner of the group, and therefore he cannot be removed from the group. And if he can, I don't know how. So they took this group, and Mr. Glenn, like I said, he passed away. He passed away in 2021. From COVID. And I have a message, the very last message that I had ever received from him was just a few days before he had passed away. And he asked me to make sure, take care of all the groups and everything. And then his wife messaged me using his account and said that he was passed away. Rest in peace, Glenn. I miss you very dearly, my friend. You're a really good guy for sure in the CF Moto world, and a lot of you are going to remember who he was and what he did for the community, which was top notch. But Glenn and I were very close friends, never met in person, just over the internet. We talked every day, all day long, sometimes half the night, and during work hours. Anyway, very nice guy, but he can't be removed from the groups. And one thing I'm asking you guys to do is at least go and report the group and get it taken down, because we all know, or at least you should know, R.N.G is a target. And I'm not going to get into specifics. You can put two and two together yourself. R.N.G is a target. I am obviously hurting some sales in somebody's wallet, and people want to get even with me, and I think this is a first step. Now, I may be wrong. This may be fully Mr. David Bilstein's deal, and I don't know. I'm just assuming and going off of assumptions. So please don't take this to heart, or just take it as a grain of salt, because I don't know at this point. But I will find out. I do have some very powerful people looking into this. Now, I'm not interested in getting this group back. What I am interested in is getting it taken down. And the reason why this is you go to the group CF Moto Interact, and you'll find that obviously it was my group. I'm all over the place. I'm the one that's making the announcements, and I'm the one that's making all this stuff. Now, one thing I wanted to say is I noticed that the About section has been changed. And you can look at the About section and clearly see that is not my typing. Not my typing in any way. I do not type like this. And it says CF Moto Interact is a foolproof site for owners of all CF Moto models. So what makes this site different? No more BS. It's no secret that CF Moto is gaining market shares throughout North America at a record pace. So much so that the other major brands are seeing numbers drop in areas where CF Moto has set up competing franchises. What we are witnessing on other sites are placed actors spreading false negativity about CF Moto products in an attempt to stunt market share growth. Now, listen to what that just said, and you tell me who's behind this. I'm going to read it again. What we are witnessing on other sites are placed actors spreading false negativity about CF Moto products in an attempt to stunt market share growth. That sentence right there tells you who did this. Now, I'm not going to say no names, but it's clear as day who did this. You all know I'm a target, and you all know how to fix it. I need your help. If you're a true supporter, we need your help in this. This is a fight that I will win. I will win it. And it don't have to be a fight. All these folks have to do is leave me alone. They leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. There's plenty of room in the market for everyone, okay? Plenty of room. The market is big enough. Just because one dealer or business has a better product than the other or has a top selling product than another one, doesn't mean nothing. It just means that people like what they like. There's no need to corner a market and try to only have one dealer, name brand, facility, business, repair shop, whatever it may be. There's no need. So, for those of you who didn't get it the first time, I'm going to reread this again. You tell me who it is. Actually, don't tell me who it is in the comments. Keep it to yourself. You'll know who it is. Just go report this group and get it taken down. And the reason why I'm asking you to do this is because I'm worried that we might see a slow transition. And I can see this group. I have multiple fake accounts where I watch things from because I need to know, what's going on. So I have multiple fake accounts where I can see everything. So I'm going to be watching this group, and what I think is going to happen is, because if you look, they didn't change, whoever hacked this, they didn't change anything. They left it as if it looks like my group. So what I'm worried about is you might start seeing things for sale in there, and you, the consumer, is going to think it's my stuff for sale. Let me tell you right now, if it's for sale and it's not on www.rngperformance.net, it's not mine. So if there's anything out there being portrayed as for sale by me and you didn't get it on my website, it's not mine. Now, there are a few select dealers who do carry some of my products, okay? But you'll know my products just by looking at my site. You can't foolproof, that. But anyway, one more time. We are witnessing on other sites are placed actors spreading false negativity about CF Moto products in an attempt to stunt market share growth. At CF Moto Interact, we welcome all positive feedback, as well as any issues that members are having with their machines, but in a respectful manner. When doing so, CF Moto Interact is requesting its members to include the year, model, and dealer the machine was purchased at, along with whatever issue or non-issue it is they aren't experiencing. This will ensure validity and bring out the best to resolve from the best CF Moto enthusiasts, including dealers, tech people, and even personnel from the CF Moto directly. Now, If who's behind this that I think is behind it, them hackers are in a world of shit. Because I have very professional people working on this to get something done. And now this is the last straw. Taking over somebody's stuff. Hacking. You don't hack. You don't do that. This is the last straw. This is my warning. Stop messing with me, and I'll stop. Plain as that. Redneck is a redneck. I can be a very, very, very pissed off redneck. I love everybody. I love helping people. I love doing the clutch kits that I do. I love being able to work with R.N.G and sell their products on my website. I love working with these dealers and sending out my clutch kits to them. But what I don't like is bullies. Now, anybody with any kind of common sense and been around the pages long enough, they can read that and automatically pull the detective straight out of their brain and know exactly whose words those are, whose typing that is. It's very clear right there, which I'll have on the screen. So I need your help, guys. Let's get that group shut down. I don't necessarily need it back. It wasn't a very popular growing group. I mean, yeah, it's got 3.1K members. And I was still active in it. I still help people. It just wasn't my daily hangout spot. You know? And so I think what happened was, I don't think it was David Bilstein at all. But I don't know. I think he was hacked or paid. And if he was paid, then sure, he's in on it. Yeah. So, you know, I have talked to David Bilstein a bunch of times in the past. I mean, I never, ever, ever had any conflict with the man. Ever. So I don't really see this coming from him. I think his account was hacked. I think somebody paid a hacker to hack his account because obviously he was admin somehow. And I don't know. You guys do the math and do the work, but I need you to share this video. This is getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. And, you know, I don't really care to do videos like this, but I'm not going to sit back and take a beating either. I'm not the guy. People think that they know me? Yeah. Just wait. You don't know me. You know this nice guy on YouTube who helps everybody. That's what you know. You don't know my background. You don't know anything about me. You don't know that I spent time in jail. You don't know that I don't put up with bullies. You guys just know that I'm a nice guy and I help people, which is true. Very well true. I don't put on a show. I don't put on a front. I help people. I love to help people. But I can and will be an a-hole. If somebody wants to play with me and take over my groups that I worked hard to build. I didn't pay nobody off. I didn't buy groups. I worked hard to build these groups. So did Glenn Wilson. And a matter of fact, when all this started, Glenn Wilson was the man behind it all. I sat behind the scenes and just kind of helped him run the groups. This is what Glenn did. This was his passion. I took over Glenn's passion. Because I love CF I love you guys. But I won't stand up for this. I should say, I won't stand down from this. I will do something about it. I'm not afraid. So if they think they're intimidating me, they're wrong. Way wrong. Very much so wrong. Go check out this group, CF Moto Interact, guys. Get it shut down. We can't have them taking over my stuff. There are security measures in place for all my other groups. But just know if this happens, you know where to find me. YouTube. And if my YouTube somehow gets hacked, oh, it's game on. Because I have a feeling this is going to get worse. And I don't do anything. I don't do anything to no one. I'm not, going around and causing ruckus and causing issues for people. I mind my own business. I help folks. I answer phone calls. I talk to you guys on a daily basis. I sling clutch kits like the drug addict down the street slings weed out of his house. I sling clutch kits legally, legitimately. I have a business, an LLC. It's all legal here. It's a home ran business. I do very well doing it, thanks to you guys. Let's not stand for this. Let's not tolerate it. These bullies need to be stopped. Because I won't tolerate it. Neither should you. And if you support these bullies, shame on you. Shame on you. That's all I have, guys. I don't know what else to say. The only thing I can do is keep doing me and not worry about this. Which, the group being taken over don't bother me. I don't care. Like I said, this group really wasn't my local hangout spot anyway on the internet. It was just there. I put it up a long time ago. Me and Glenn did. And I don't even remember the reason why he did. It's been so long. It was 2019 or so when we put it up together. But I don't even know how we could get the group back without using Glenn's profile, which I probably could get a hold of his wife, but, I don't want to bother a wife who's grieving over a husband, which I know was in 21, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to some poor woman and get her mixed into all this drama on here. I don't want to do that at all. And I'm not going to do that. The group can let's report it and get it shut down. We have plenty of other of my groups. CF Moto U-Force owners, CF Moto Parts and Accessories, CF Moto Nation, C-Force Nation. I have plenty of other groups we can hang out in. It's not a big deal. What the deal is, though, is you clearly know by reading the About section that's been changed. You know who that is. You can tell just by reading it. For one, David Bilstein don't type that well. That's not even that good. I don't know. But you can tell just by how the words were. Let me know what you guys can do. Just go over the group on Facebook, CF Moto Interact, and let's get it shut down, guys. I want to thank you for being by my side and everything. Obviously, we're pushing some buttons somewhere, which I don't know why. Why can't I just be a business and be left alone? Why do I got to be bullied? Why? Why do I got to be bullied? Because I produce a good product? Is that why? Super ATV ain't bullying me. EPI doesn't bully me. Perfect Industries doesn't bully me. CF Moto USA Parts doesn't bully me. All those guys I just mentioned support me. Why do I need to be bullied by a company that's obviously scared or something? I don't know. Oh well. But they'll soon find out.